thing happened. That strange pressure in the air that makes you look over your shoulder for no reason. Then a single gunshot cracked through Bissau, sharp and unforgiving, and the city instantly understood that something had shifted. Moments later, soldiers moved into the streets like they had rehearsed this night 100 times. Cars stopped, lights flickered, and the country slipped into a tension that felt almost physical. By the time the announcement came, total control. The nation had already felt it in its bones. Borders closed, elections suspended, a curfew without a deadline. And somewhere in all that chaos, the president vanished into silence. But was he arrested? Is it a complete military takeover? Let's find out. When the gunshot finally cracked across the capital, the sound didn't echo. It landed. Direct, sharp, final. The kind of sound that tells you the night is no longer yours. For a moment, nobody knew whether to move or freeze. Some stopped mid-step. Others instinctively ducked, but slowly, cautiously, as if even their reactions were unsure. Motorcyclists pulled over without being told. Cars slowed down to a crawl. And in that sudden stillness, every ear strained for the next sound. Was it one shot? Was it the beginning of more? Was it a signal? Then the second burst came, louder and closer. And this time, there was no room for doubt. The city wasn't hearing random gunfire. It was hearing intention. It was hearing control being announced without words. And as strange as it sounds, the silence that followed the shots felt even scarier than the shots themselves. Silence with direction is dangerous. It means something or someone is moving with purpose. People saw them moments later, soldiers stepping out from behind buildings, emerging from alleyways, standing in intersections that were empty seconds earlier. They walked with the kind of quiet confidence that doesn't come from panic or confusion. This wasn't a reaction. This was an execution. They signaled cars to stop with nothing but a raised palm. They checked trunks, asked for IDs, and inspected phones. No shouting, no chaos. Their calmness was what made the moment terrifying. You don't act calmly unless you already know how the night will end. And then the checkpoints multiplied. More soldiers appeared. Roads that were open minutes earlier became blocked with military vehicles. Some residents peeked through their windows, only to see soldiers taking positions with the kind of precision you only see when a plan is unfolding exactly as intended. Neighbors whispered through cracked doors, trying to make sense of what was happening. But whispers don't carry answers, only fear. It didn't take long before phones buzzed with the announcement. A short statement, almost cold in its simplicity. The military has assumed total control. No explanation, no reassurance, just a declaration. Borders closed immediately. The election process was suspended without a timeline. A curfew was imposed with the chilling phrase, "until further notice."